Hello and welcome to day 6 of Navigate Your Way to More Success. So you've created and done so much already in this programme. I want to congratulate you on everything that you have done so far. And today, finally, we're going to define what success looks like for you. As I say, you've done so much already. You have learned to create more success by noticing when your autopilot, your subconscious, is in the driving seat and you're in the passenger seat. You've learned how your subconscious uses your senses to influence your thoughts, your feelings, and therefore your actions. And you've learned that you have more influence over your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions so that you can create the better outcomes that are going to lead to your success using your definition. And so we also know that when we set our outcome and we focus on what we want, then we can start navigating our way to do that. And you did that earlier on by looking at your RAD system and noticing people who are being helpful and being kind. So we can reset and train ourselves to focus on and get more of that success that we want. But as with any navigation system, the more precise we can be about the destination that we want and our starting point, the better the results will be and the quicker we're going to get there. So today we're defining what success looks like for you. Now your challenge for yesterday, for day 5, was to start noticing what you enjoy doing at work, the kind of projects, the kind of tasks, and to notice what makes that more or less enjoyable. And we started to look at the motivation and Maslow's hierarchy of needs to create your own benchmark of success based on what you want, what you enjoy, what gives you more energy, more happiness. So when we use that, we end up with an example like this. Now this is from my own motivational map profile. I did this using the diagnostic online, but you can use this model just to guess your own motivators. And as I said before, there is no failure, only feedback. So you'll learn to work with it, to refine it as you go along, and to trust yourself in defining your own definition of success. So I know that to enjoy work, I need to use my knowledge with my experts motivator. I need to know that I'm making a difference with my searcher motivator, and I know that I need to feel involved, included, and to work with other people. And when I get all 3 of those, then I love my work. It energizes me. I'm enthusiastic, resilient, and effervescent with that. So it helps us, and we're going to use this within our definition of success. And you can probably see that if I go back to this performance triangle that we looked at, that when I align my motivators here, you can understand the work that I do now as a coach, as a trainer, where I want to use my knowledge to make a difference, working with other people in a close way. And that I've used and gone and gained more skills in order to do that as well. So that's how you can align that motivation and that career, and then you can do the same thing. I just use myself as an example so that you can start to see that coming to life for you as well. So let's take another look at these motivators so that you can be clear about the ones that resonate for you, the ones that look like they're going to fit with you. Now you've seen them already as part of Maslow's hierarchy, but now we're going to go through all 9. So a quick heads up on your challenge before we do. So your challenge for day 6 will be, and we'll go through this again, it will be to identify your top 2 or 3 motivators. So make sure you've got a pen, some paper ready, and just to jot down the ones that you go, actually, that's what I want, that one's important to me. And you may end up with several, you may end up with 1 or 2, but you can start to put them in some kind of order. So you can try and come up with the ones, the top 2 or 3 that are important to you. And that focus is important because it's the difference between inputting into your sat-nav system in your car a postcode or a direct address. So try and get down to 2 or 3 that you feel are most important for you. And let's go through them together. So the defender, bottom of Maslow's hierarchy, and there's no benefit in being kind of at the top or the bottom. It's genuinely whatever is right for you. There's no right or wrong with it. So the defender wants to feel safe, certain and secure in their work. You know, we all want a bit of this. For some people it's a pinch, but if this is a primary reason why you go to work to have more safety and why you enjoy your work, to have more security and predictability in what you're doing, then maybe this is a top motivator for you. So the defender is not risk averse. The defender is fine with risk as long as they know what's happening and can plan for it and make sure they're well prepared for it. So the defender wants to feel safe, certain and secure. If that one's for you, jot it down. The friend. The friend wants to feel connected, to feel involved and that they belong. Again, everybody has all of these, maybe a pinch, maybe this is really important for you. So if for you, when you go to work, if part of enjoying it is the teamwork and feeling involved and connected and included, maybe that's a top motivator for you. The star. You know, always an interesting motivator, and I think one of the ones that's most important in employee engagement. Again, you know, maybe being in the spotlight isn't for you, but everybody needs to feel valued, to feel recognised and to be admired, you know, even if it's only by the people that we admire or the people that we care for. So the star is about wanting to be valued, to be recognised and to be admired. The director. The director wants to be in charge, to have responsibility and to have influence. And again, when we think about these motivators, it's about the ones that give us energy, the ones that make us feel good. So it feels good to have that responsibility, to have that influence, to be in charge. The builder. Now we have talked already about money and saying that it's a given that you want to be fairly rewarded for what you do and you'd like to be well rewarded for what you do because it will enable you to do so much more, not just for you, but for your family, for your friends. The builder wants more than that. The builder is motivated by these tangible measures of success and wants more of them, especially money, because that's the most tangible, the most measurable way of seeing how successful they are. The expert. The expert wants to learn, to use, to share, to demonstrate their knowledge, their expertise and their mastery. The creator. The creator wants to innovate, to express themselves and their feelings and to come up with new, novel ideas and concepts. So the innovator is about change, it's about innovation, but particularly in a way that they're coming at it in a way that no one's come at it before. The spirit. The spirit is also an innovator, but in a way that is moving away from, in terms of they want freedom, they want independence, they want to break the norms, to be non-conformist. So spirit likes space and to be able to make their own choices. And finally, the last motivator of our 9 is the searcher. So the searcher wants to be able to make a difference. It's really important for searchers to have work that is purposeful and meaningful. It's important to them to know, why are we doing this and how can I make a difference here? So your challenge for day 6 in full now is to identify your top 2 or 3 motivators, and maybe you want to go back through that video and to have another look at those motivators, but try and pick out the 2 or 3 that seem most important to you, that give you energy, that are your definition of success based on making you feel good about you rather than comparing yourself to somebody else's perceived measure of success. So identify your top 2 or 3 motivators and then use these alongside wealth, health and happiness to create your definition of what success looks like for you. And to help you with that, here's mine. So to me, Success means well-paid work that I enjoy, good health, family and friends that I enjoy spending time with. And of course I can expand on that, and I have, but for a starting point, well-paid work that I enjoy, good health, family and friends that I enjoy spending time with. And to enjoy that work, I need to be able to use my knowledge to be able to make a difference and to feel involved. So good luck with your challenge for today. As I say, go back if you want, have a look at the motivators again, and I will see you for your final day tomorrow.